Hello there and welcome. If you've made it this far, then I guess there's a really good chance that you'll be fighting to keep your kids. This will be one of the biggest battles of your life, and one that will affect your family for a really long time. It's critical that you have the facts about child custody disputes, and that you really don't rely on just your attorney. Remember, lawyers are in it for the money, and the only real winners are the lawyers. If you're currently involved in a custody dispute, or you think you will be very soon because you can't agree with the other parent about anything, then you really need to start planning your strategy to keep your children. Having the right information can mean the difference between winning or losing a custody battle. Nothing in the world is more important than the well-being of your children. Do you really want to risk losing your children? It's really shocking just how many smart, intelligent parents show up in court totally clueless and unprepared. I don't want this to happen to you. That is why I found a solution that is affordable to any parent who needs help in preparing for the most important fight of their life: keeping their children safe and happy. Two respected custody experts have created a custody strategy that will give you all the information you need to prepare for the battle ahead. These are real experts who have been in the field for over 30 years. These experts have seen time and time again how the wrong parent has won custody simply because they were better prepared and not because they were the better parent. Dr. Bricklin and Dr. Elliott have been giving personal consultations to parents just like you. They would share all their extensive knowledge and insider strategies and give you a winning strategy based on their 30 years of custody cases. It was very expensive and out of reach for most parents. But not anymore. They have decided to share their insider strategies for a very affordable price. Any parent can get their hands on these strategies and have all the insider information that was only available to people with deep pockets. Remember, they have been doing this for 30 years. They have really seen it all. The information that they have put together will help you avoid most mistakes that can prove disastrous. This is the kind of information that you need to win your custody case. Don't rely solely on your attorney. Not all attorneys are created equal. And it might be too late when you finally come to that conclusion. These two doctors are the real deal, just in case you have any doubts. You can easily check their credentials on their website anytime. They have been involved with child custody cases for 30 years. They know more than you and most attorneys alike. Having this information is really critical to your custody case. You will have an advantage that the other parent just doesn't have. You will know everything and you will be prepared to win in court. Just think about that for a moment. Here is just a tiny list of some of the information on the inside. The Child Support Handbook, Child Custody Question and Answers, Considerations in Current Custody and Visitation Decisions, relocation with children after divorce, tips and strategies for creating a parenting plan that works, everything you need to know about child custody evaluations, 3-part parental alienation syndrome, change of circumstances as grounds for modify custody, interference with visitation as grounds for modifying custody, modifying child custody, basic Q&As to get you started, how to modify child custody orders, guidelines for courtroom behavior, self-representation, self-help information resources, and centers with state links, serving the opposing party, tips on locating people, child custody and visitation, an in-depth discussion, everything you need to know about testifying in court. Every topic I just listed is a separate document that you can download and read on your computer or print it out. There's a section on child custody state laws. You just select your state, whichever state you live in, and you have all the facts about specific laws in your state. State laws do vary to a certain degree, so this is important for you to know how things work in your state. Still not convinced how valuable this information really is to your custody case? Let's have a quick look at a few of the documents that you are getting. I really want to show you just how detailed this information is and how not having this information would be a big mistake. Once you have purchased, you will be brought to a page with a list of downloadable reports. It can be overwhelming at first, but just pick one and look inside. Let me show you. Okay, so here is one of the reports. There are many reports, but this is one of them, which has to do with change of circumstances as grounds to modify custody. This is the table of contents, and as you can see, it does cover pretty much everything you need to know. And it is 23 pages long, probably about 22 pages of actual information. And I'll show you another report. Everything you need to know about custody evaluations, which is a big one. So this is the content. Number 5 is a very important one. How to make sure your custody evaluator has the proper expertise to carry out a comprehensive evaluation. This is very important, and this will give you, what to look for and what not to look for. And thirdly, this is another report, which is very important too, how courts decide custody disputes. There are a lot of questions that you have that will be answered in this one. So, here is some of the topics. As you can see, it covers quite a bit, So, this is just a rough view. I hope that it gives you, a better idea of all the information that you're going to get. There is a lot of information. I think it would take, you could probably cover it in a day, but, it would take a while. So thank you for watching. I hope that my review was helpful. Having this information will give you a really big advantage over the other parent. Please don't risk losing your children because you weren't prepared. We know that, custody battles don't always end up fairly. So, you need to prepare yourself. Click the link below this video to buy now. Thanks so much, and I do wish you all the best.